Hi, I'm Scott Wolf. Can you imagine if there were never any Mickey Mouse dolls? Well, luckily there are, and we've got this guy to thank for it. You know, the first time I saw Mickey Mouse dolls like this were in the publicity shots of Walt Disney, and I thought he was the ugliest doll. Sorry, Mickey. But I've grown quite fond of him now, and he's a prized treasure in my collection. He has a great history going back to January 1930. There was a lady named Charlotte Clark who wanted to design and sell some Mickey Mouse dolls, just to make some extra money. And she sent her nephew, 14-year-old Bob Clampett, to the Alexander Theater in Glendale, California, to watch some Mickey Mouse shorts and sketch Mickey Mouse for her. Now, let me grab this because Bob went on to become an animator, and he did the Beanie and Cecil cartoons, and I loved those as a kid. Bob's sketches were very helpful to Charlotte because there wasn't any Disney merchandise she could refer to. There weren't even Mickey Mouse watches yet. So she used those sketches and she made the Mickey Mouse doll. And it was Bob's dad who suggested that she get permission from Walt Disney because she wanted to sell them. So she got to the studio, it was the Hyperion studio, and she got the doll to Walt and Roy. And Walt and Roy just loved the dolls, and they wanted more. So they had her make a whole bunch of them, 3 different sizes, and they would give them to friends and family and use them in photos and even to special guests who came to the studio. And they ended up renting a house for her and calling it the Doll House, and that's where she would hand make the Mickey Mouse dolls. Well, soon a photo of Walt with the Mickey Mouse dolls were published, and the public saw it and they went nuts. They wanted their own Mickey Mouse dolls. Well, so do I, so I understand that very well. And from there, when they started becoming manufactured, they were a hit right away. I have this ad I want to show you that I found. It was from October of 1930, and it was for Bullock's store, where it's a Christmas ad. The ad talks about all kinds of toys that are going to be available at Bullock's, and it reads, "And Mickey Mouse, the inimitable, delightful Mickey Mouse of Walt Disney's famous cartoons, with yellow velveteen gloves, and orange velveteen shoes, and green velveteen pants with big white buttons." Well, the buttons are still white. The pants have faded drastically. In fact, you can't really see that they were green. I actually colorized a photo, so if you take a look at this, you could kind of get an idea of what it might have looked like back in 1930. What's interesting, and why he didn't have the iconic red pants, if you think about it, in 1930, the Mickey Mouse cartoons were still in black and white. So they wouldn't have known what color his shorts are going to end up. I just love this drawing at the top of this ad with the Mickey Mouse doll illustrated on the top of the candy cane there. Well, Mickey Mouse, unsurprisingly, became a huge success. In fact, Charlotte had so much demand for the doll she couldn't keep up. So she ended up designing Mickey Mouse doll patterns so people could make them themselves. Now I'm going to show you how I know that this is one of the original Mickey Mouse production dolls and not just a pattern. Now you have to look carefully here, as I did, but on the bottom, Mickey, on the bottom of Mickey's foot, you can actually see maybe some black, it almost just looks like black smudges, but the official first production run of Mickey Mouse dolls would use a rubber stamp, and she stamped on it, and it said, "Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse, design patent applied for." And it's really hard to see, and I don't know if you'll really be able to, but I know exactly what this stamp looked like. I see the apostrophe YS in Disney's. I see the quote, and I see the third line. So this is without a doubt an original from Charlotte Clark. It's really just so beautiful. I just look at it and I think about the love that went into it. And I know it meant so much to Walt Disney, and he was there with Walt for so many of Walt's milestones, such as this photo that I just love. 1932, Walt received his first Academy Award. It was honorable mention for flowers and trees. And there he is. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this history of this treasure and piece of Disney history. See you real soon.